So I think sometimes we forget that policy and politics are not the same thing. A lot of military family members and a lot of military spouses specifically feel like we have to stay out of it altogether. And there's this long-standing sense that if you're connected to the military, you shouldn't get political. But policy isn't the same thing as politics. Policy is what shapes your daily life. Policy decides how PCS orders are written, what TRICARE covers, whether you get BAH at a rate that actually matches your rent and utilities, whether your childcare costs take up your entire paycheck. And we don't get to opt out of any of that. And so we shouldn't stay silent when it isn't working. Politics is a party work, Democrats, Republicans, campaigns, elections, and there are real rules for active duty service members and families about what we can and can't do there on base, whatever. Policy is fair ground. And we need to talk about what's broken. We need to talk about what needs to change and how to fix it. That's not political speech. That's living with the consequences of decisions that we don't get to vote on directly. And you don't need a lobbyist's badge or an office in DC to do this. A lot of people picture government relations as all backroom deals and paid influence, but more often than not, it's regular people, and like what's effective is regular people explaining what's working, what could be working better. Sometimes it's formal organizations that come together to push an issue forward, like veterans groups or military service organizations who show up every year when Congress writes the NDAA, the National Defense Authorization Act. And some are great, some are a little less good, but they show up. And you can show up too. You don't need permission. You don't have to wait for an organization to claim you or to send an email to a representative. You can meet with their staff when they're home in your district. You can email them. You can have a video call. And you can tell them what living under these policies is really like. And we're trying to make that easier with the tools on our website to help you find your representative, both where you're stationed and where you vote, and how to write an effective email, how to ask for a meeting, how to start a real conversation about how to make life better for us. Because no one really understands what military life costs in money, time, stability, just lifestyle, better than the people living it every day. Policy isn't politics. Policy is your reality. And if you want that reality to change, you have every right and every reason to speak up about it.